Hi everyone, my name is Jing Chen from Oz Arab Media. Today we are at the opening ceremony of the Mayor's 24-hour challenge for mental health. It's a special event honoring the legacy of Charlotte O'Brien, who tragically took her own life at the age of 12 in 2024. That is why every participant today, whether by donating, forming a team or attending, sends a powerful message to all young people out there that they are valued and are very, very important. And all the proceeds raised today will go to Charlotte's Wish Scholarships to support the mental health of young people in the Canterbury-Bankstown area. Now, it's very cold and very early, but do you know what? I'm already surrounded by some very, very important people. Now, let's start with you, Rochelle. Please tell us what brought you to this important initiative.
I think it's a very important initiative to join in together with the community to raise much needed awareness around mental health. And this is why the 24-hour challenge is on today, and especially dedicating all the funds towards the Charlotte Wish Foundation. As you previously mentioned, which is a very tragic loss. So I'm really honoured to be here today amongst the community to do one round of lap, and I'll be here tonight at 9 p.m. to do my hour.
That's right. It's not only just a day program with the kicking start of the walking. There's a day program as well. It's a full day. And
correct. There's a lot of activities happening throughout the day. There's a coffee cart here. There's going to be breakfast provided, lunch provided, and I believe dinner provided as well. So it's going to be an event that brings the community together to raise much needed awareness around mental health.
Well said, well said. Okay, hi Kylie, how are you?
I'm great, thanks.
What brought you to this important initiative?
Look, it's such an important initiative. Matt and Kelly, I think they have done tremendous work out of something that's very tragic, and it's really important that we raise the awareness of how children can suffer. And so I'm really proud to be here today. I'm part of the Mayor's team. I'm looking forward to walking, but I might do a bit of running on this great track today.
Wow.
And we've got, it's a beautiful day, and there's so many people. You can see so many people have turned up today to make sure that we raise lots of funds and raise the awareness of this important issue that many young people have to deal with.
And I know this is an important initiative that you have continuously shown support. Like in last November, you have done a walk at Revesby for the Charlotte's Wish Walk Week.
No, we've got to continue doing these things, continue having it in the media, and just so young children feel supported. They hear about these things, and it will encourage them to talk to other people. And hat off to Matt and Kelly. It must be so hard with what they've had to deal with, but to the energy that they've put into this, it's so it's a great job. So I really, it's great to see so many people get behind this today.
Beautifully said. Just as we have some music now, Eamon, it's your show now with the background music playing.
Good timing. Yeah, look, it's a great morning to come together as a community. It's so many organisations out this morning coming together for a great cause, and it's important to spread that awareness about bullying at schools and also all about mental health. So yeah, it's a great initiative, and it's great to be here this morning.
And how will you be supporting today?
So I'll be running with the Mayor, but not now, again, probably later tonight, not in these boots, but yeah, I'll be definitely doing a lap at least.
Okay, no problem. I'll be watching all of you doing your laps later.
Thanks, Jim.
Okay, thank you. Okay, now let us hunt down our next guest, which is Good morning, gentlemen. How are you? Okay. Everybody's good to be on camera. Yep, and say a few words of support. Jason, let us start with yourself. What has brought you to this important initiative?
Well, bullying in schools is worse today than it was when we were at school. Now bullying can follow you all the way home. Kids can get bullied online. That can affect your mental health.
Yeah.
That's certainly the story of what happened to Matt and Kelly O'Brien's daughter Charlotte.
Yes.
And Charlotte's Wish is an incredible charity which is about helping to support the mental health of children right across the country. Matt and Kelly are right here in our local community.
Yes.
And so the work we do here to support their work is very dear to my heart.
And on the policy front, we know that Matt and Kelly have been instrumental in shaping the social media ban for under 16s. That policy has kicked in, but it's got mixed feedback here and there. What's your overall view of how the policy is doing?
Well, Matt and Kelly have been instrumental not just in implementing and developing that policy, but also the work we're doing to improve the way schools respond to bullying right across the country, putting in place a policy that schools have to respond within 2 days. The earlier you respond to incidents of bullying, the better. With the social media ban, I don't think anyone ever expected it to be perfect, but we wanted to make a difference. And just like we say that children, young people shouldn't drink alcohol until they're 18, I think it's also right to say we want to delay you using social media until you're 16. Now, there'll be some children that'll get around that, but then there'll be others for whom their lives will be improved because you're not in the cesspit of social media.
Right.
And I think a lot of mums and dads will be very grateful for that policy as well. And we're seeing other countries around the world wanting to implement something very similar.
That's very well said, and let's continue to see how effective that policy pans out. But it's a very, very well-intentioned policy. Thank you for your time today.
My pleasure. Thank you. Thanks, everyone.
Okay, now before we know it, we have a lot of people here. Okay. Good morning, Mayor. How are we? It's fantastic to see such a wonderful turnout today, as well as the messages of support provided by Peter Overton, Tim Bailey, and all the other sports personalities. How are you going today?
Today is a good day. We see how something so awful can bring something so good together. The community's come together to support Charlotte O'Brien, a young girl who took her own life some 15 months ago due to bullying. Today is about remembering her. Today is about shining a light and creating awareness in the local community and wider community that bullying is never acceptable and that mental health is serious. We see that through many communities, that a lot of communities don't take it as serious as it should, and it's a taboo in certain communities. Today is about shining a light that mental health is real and that together we do something about it and that no one should have to suffer in silence.
We know that when we think about Charlotte, it's particularly difficult when we put ourselves into Charlotte's shoes, especially when you have migrated to a new country and embracing a new life at the age of 12, whereas Charlotte's life came to an abrupt halt. So what advice have you got for young people out there who may be struggling?
Look, make sure you go see your local doctor, Lifeline. There's a whole heap of organisations that are available and open to support you. Please reach out, seek support. We're all there to help you and support you as much as we can. But there's hope. The most important thing is there's hope, and we're out there to support you as much as we can.
Bilal Hayek, thank you for your time.
Thank you for being here.
Okay, now how are you?
How are you? Good.
How are you? So did you want to say a few quick words to Yeah. Okay. Yeah, okay. How are you? We know that you are freshly new on council.
Yes.
How's everything going?
It's been good. It's been well, being in the community,
Yeah.
being around, the Camera Banks local government area, a lot of people supporting us, the mayor, the council staff. So it's been very well, we're very supported by everyone, and I look forward and I'm excited for all the things to come forward this year and next year leading into the next election.
Is there any particular aspects that you are absolutely enjoying your new role now?
Well, I think, just getting amongst the community. I've always been, obviously my father, Khadr Saleh, who was there for 20 years, I was watching him and observing everything that he done.
Yeah.
But now it's good to be there firsthand, on the ground, being part of these initiatives, being part of these community events.
Yeah.
And it's just, very rewarding, and I'm very grateful to be in this position that I am today.
Yeah, and your father has repeatedly spoken about the difficult journey from a migrant to public housing to being in a leadership position.
Yes.
So I congratulate you on that front as well.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
And I'm good to see you, good to see everyone here today.
Yeah.
And inshallah, it's going to be a very good day.
Yeah. Shukran kathir.
Thank you
Shukran
very
kathir.
much.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay. Okay, Jihad, how are you? Can I have a few quick words in front of the camera? How are you showing support today?
Well, I think by being here is really important. It's an important cause, especially the issue around bullying. And I think this story that we all know about the tragedy of somebody actually getting bullied so much that they took their own life. And I saw the family a while ago with an event that the council put on, and you're hard not to be moved by that. So I suppose me being here is really important. There's a lot of other people. It shows support, and I'll go for a bit of a walk, and I think really press upon that the importance of addressing the issue of bullying.
The issue of mental health is often swept under the carpet in our ethnic communities. What advice have you got for our ethnic communities and young people on that front?
That's an excellent question, because I think it's one that you just go, look, just deal with it. We don't worry about it. But the truth is it does have a long-term impact, and we don't know what other people are going through. But mine is just reach out to somebody, see how they're going. Don't judge them. Don't tell them what to do. Just make sure they're okay. And sometimes being okay is just to say hello, a friendly face, a smile. But I think also that idea that we can all be kind, but there's no shame in saying, I'm struggling. And that's something that our multicultural communities really struggle with. I know that from, within people that I know of different diverse. Everyone says, I'm okay. And we go, that's fine to be okay, but take time out for yourself. I think really importantly, don't judge people who might be struggling. You don't know what people are going through, and at the moment, people are going through a really tough time. It's pretty tough out there at the moment, and what might be pretty easy for you, for somebody else, is a really difficult thing.
I won't hold you any longer because there's a whole heap of people waiting to take a picture with you. I look forward to chatting with you soon. Okay, thank you. Okay. Hello, Z. How are you? Good to see you again. It's good to see that you're here today to provide support.
Yes.
What are you doing to support today?
Yeah, look, it's fantastic to be able to out here to support Charlotte's Wish. As we all know, mental health is such an important part of what we're trying to address in our community, and how they've managed to kind of transform a tragic loss into a movement that is spreading throughout the community to make sure that we can address the issue of mental health, particularly among our young people.
And for all the young people that may be struggling out there, what advice have you got for them?
Yeah, look, I think my main message is do not suffer in silence. There are so many different support networks out there, whether it's in your family, your friendship group, or the different community services that are out there. For example, I know one specifically directed towards young people is Headspace, and so, look, you can reach out to Headspace and they'll make some time to chat to you about whatever issues you're facing. Just don't suffer in silence.
That's a very good message. And in our ethnic communities, it's a topic that was not spoken about explicitly in the past, but things are getting better these days.
Oh, look, absolutely. Unfortunately, mental health can sometimes be a taboo topic in certain communities, and to be honest, most communities. But look, I'm glad to see that we're changing that bit by bit, because it's when we don't talk about things that we can't take action to address them.
That's right.
I think it's really important for all communities to realise this is an issue that affects everybody, and particularly our young people, and so we've got to do whatever we can to address it.
Well said, and I'll be watching you doing a lap or a walk later. Okay, keep in touch. Yeah, okay. Now, let us go for our next guest. Sorry to interrupt. Yes, would you want to have a few quick words on camera? Okay. Maybe next time we'll talk in private.
There is a conflict of interest. I love them so much and I support them so much.
Yeah, we're on camera. Yeah, we're just... yeah. I got scared. I got scared. يا أستاذ أنا كنت خائفة. Just a few quick words. What brought you here today for this important initiative?
I reckon every man and woman should be here today, especially in Canterbury Bankstown area. Charlotte wish, it's everyone's wish, and we all have to make it a reality. And it definitely has a lot of impact. Bullying is a scourge, and we need to uproot it. And this is not just a step, it's a giant step, and we all have to support it.
In your professional life, working in health, you would have no doubt seen a lot of young people or just people in general suffering from mental health challenges. What advice have you got for these people?
To be honest, parents have to be on the lookout. Change your behavior. and teenage boys and girls, and deterioration in school performance, change of personality, distancing themselves, communication changes. So the adults in the family has to have a good understanding that this is not a normal changes in behavior amongst teenage boys and girls.
Yeah.
And they should seek help
Early.
early, better than late, but at any one time, it's a good thing to get a professional help.
Yeah.
And Charlotte Wish have a lot of indication, a lot of advice, and they can make phone calls, they can read literatures, and ultimately they can approach their local GP.
All right.
So they can refer them to the appropriate services, which we have plenty of, but we need to raise the knowledge and the information, and you need to raise public awareness about the importance of mental health, and especially in teenage boys and girls.
That's right, that's right. Beautifully said, and thank you for all the work you have been leading for our community on all fronts. On all fronts. Yeah.
Media in general, they're quite good, but also specific media with multi-languages and targeting our immigrant community and people from non-ethnic background. And in my case, my own community, the Arabic-speaking background, that would need it to be aware of. And as Arab media, we are proud of all the work that you are doing.
Thank you so much. Shukran kathir ya Ustad. Okay, now let us hunt for the next. Okay, where are we? We are looking for Matt. Let's go back to the. Excuse me, Matt. We're wondering whether we can catch a few quick words from you. Yeah. Wow, lots of people here already. How are you going, Matt, today?
Good, thank you.
I have got two questions for you, one on the policy front and one on the personal front. On the policy front, yourself as well as Kelly have been instrumental in pushing the government to achieve the social media ban for kids under 16. And you've been working on some anti-bullying reforms with schools as well. How is that going, and what other area do you feel your input should be considered by government?
Oh, that's a good question. We worked with the government on Australia being the first country to roll out the new legislation around social media. Basically just pushing back that age that the kids get access to social media from 13 to 16. What has been fantastic to see now is I think we're up to 18 or 20 other countries around the world that are in the process of rolling out something similar. So this is really gaining a lot of momentum around the world. Look, it's not perfect. It won't be perfect initially. The onus is on the platforms to ensure that the kids don't get on there. Not the kids to try and find their way around. The kids are going to try and find their way around the ban. But whilst the kids are smart, let me tell you, these social media, these tech companies are the smartest companies in the world, and they already know how old these kids are. So the onus is on them. We have seen, I think, 5 million accounts now in Australia come off social media. Of course, some have found a way around the ban, and that's what the government is now working through to ensure that, again, the onus is put back on the social media companies. In relation to the bullying changes that we're seeing, the new guidelines, it was quite shocking to me to find out that there was no standard guidelines in Australia around how schools could deal with bullying, and different schools would treat it differently and act differently. And so we have been working with the federal government mostly on those new reforms. Those reforms are going to be rolled out in January of next year nationwide. So every school in this country, irrespective of what school a child goes to, will have to agree to a set of guidelines in how they deal with bullying, including mandatory 48 hours to deal appropriately with any new cases that have been raised. But we're already seeing, because there's been some more recent cases of it, that New South Wales are stepping up and not waiting until next year. So they'll implement those changes sometime this year.
Yeah, and I know you have mentioned in other interviews sometimes it's hard. It may be understandably hard for you to get up in the morning, but it is Charlotte's instructions that drive you to get up and perform to the best of your ability every day.
Yeah, we made a commitment to her to do this, and it's a promise that we made, and my wife Kelly and I will continue to do this until the day we die. But what is incredibly humbling is all these people here today didn't make that commitment. They made a choice. They made a choice to be here for a little girl that they never met, and this is to ensure that we look after future Charlottes and future Charlies and future whoever, to give them the best possible chance to get through those real challenging years as they move from primary into high school. And that's really what these scholarship programs are about that we're raising money for today.
Yeah, and they will go towards supporting the mental health of young people in the Canterbury Bankstown area. Matt, thank you. It is because of your effort and Kelly's effort that Charlotte's memories live on.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate it.
Thank you. Thank you. Okay, now let us go to find our next guest wherever they are. Now. Hello. Yeah, hello, my name is Jean from Ozarab Media. What brought you here today?
We're representing a couple of different organisations today. So we're both involved with Bankstown Theatre Company.
Oh, right.
So Brett's got a theatre company current show, which is Alice in Wonderland, coming up.
Oh, wow. Okay, we can see that. Yep. Wonderful.
So that's being performed at the Brian Brown Theatre, all part of Bankstown. And also Park Run. We are the event ambassadors for Park Run at Panania. Event directors at Panania Park Run. Yeah, so we do that every Saturday morning at 8 a.m. at the Field of Dreams in Panania. So it's a free 5-kilometre event which people can walk or run or volunteer at every single Saturday morning.
Oh wow, you're very active. Oh, but that's why you like this event today. Like it suits your personality, right?
Exactly right. We do love doing crazy things like this and going out and doing lots of laps and things. So, and we're also Rachel's Runners, which is a local running group too. So there you go, 3 different hats that we've sort of got on today. And Richard's also a runner that is involved in Rachel's Runners. He comes.
It doesn't run anymore because he's got a new hip, but any excuse for a good walk.
That's wonderful. And in terms of today and on the topic of mental health, what advice have you got for our young people out there?
Get out and move. Get out and move and have your endorphin hit.
Yeah.
As teachers, I'm a teacher as well. I think it's really super important that they talk to other people. Actually talk, not talk online. So they're actually connecting with other people. But most importantly, getting out and getting this fresh air and the endorphins that you can have, because it does amazing things for your body.
That's right. That's right. Sometimes when you're not in a good mood, you do sports and it kicks you up.
Absolutely.
All right. Lovely people. Good to talk to you, and I will be watching you doing laps or runs.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. Now, let us go that way. Hello. Ahmed Harachi, how are you?
How are you?
I was watching your interview just last night with Danny Abdallah. That was a very it was deep, it was heavy, but it's a very refreshing interview as well.
It is,
what brought you here today?
Obviously, what brought me here today is what brought everyone else. You know, we all value our community, and we all want to stand up and help people with the mental illness and make it, make people aware. You know, as you know, I work in the funeral industry, and we do a lot of funerals and we do a lot of burial, and I've buried a lot of people who have committed suicide, and usually the cause is mental illness, and it goes undiagnosed. The problem in communities is we don't we don't believe it. People are still old school, thinking, take him to the sheikh or take him to the priest. They'll, do a bit of reading on him. But this is not the case now. This is a serious cause because it's getting younger, and we're losing people from it. I'm here with a few friends. We've lost a 30-year-old 6 months ago we see his kids now to mental illness. So we're here for a good cause. We're here for a reason that I hope that we can make a difference with this and make people aware.
Well said. It is a scourge affecting our community, especially ethnic communities. Yeah. And every time I see you, I think of what you put on your Facebook, every soul shall taste death. Yeah.
Every soul shall taste death, but the thing is, what will that taste be like? You live a life of sweetness or you live a life of bitterness. The saddest thing is to have somebody laying there on a table lifeless who's taken his own life when that could have been avoided, that we could have done something about it, that somebody could have made a phone call and taken them for a meal or given them time, because that's a soul, it matters. We all busy in this world, but then when it comes to that time there, we say, why didn't we make time? So this is something I think that all of us here need to really start to step up and make that phone call. And, are you okay? Are you okay? Do you need help, brother?
You're very passionate. So thank you so much. Shukran kathir ya akhi.
No.
Hello. Hi, how are you? Hi. Okay, let's put our coffee down. Okay, what brought you here today to support this wonderful event?
Yeah, look, I'm the commander here at Bankstown, and our community at Bankstown is fantastic. And when a family like Charlotte's hurt, like what has happened, everybody in the community hurts. So it's just about supporting. And the Bankstown Police were very involved with the family during this very, very tough time for them. So. We will continue to support the family and support the community, but today is just a great day for everybody to get together. And I'm a father and I have children, and you think that they're protected and they're safe when they go to school, but it's not always the case. And I just think it's really important that everybody comes and shows their support and raises money for such an important event.
Yeah, that's well said. And in terms of yourself, Wendy, what advice do you want to give young people out there?
Look, be kind to each other and be good to your friends, because, I was PNC president of Padstow Park Public School, and it was, it's a little while ago now, but the beginning of social media and some of those platforms coming in. And it was hard to navigate as a parent and being a leader of parents too, how to manage that as parents with children that, walk into this world of social media. So all the young people out there, be kind to your friends and look out for your friends, because that's a true Australian ethos, is look after your mates. So look after your mates, and it's great to be here today.
Yeah, and sometimes kids say things, but they don't even know what effect it may have on their peer. Yeah, so think before you say anything. That's the message. Thank you so much, and I hope you enjoy your laps, runs, and whatever you're doing today.
Thank you.
Thank you. Alrighty, let us see who else. Okay. Hello. We just want to catch you for a few quick words. What brought you here today?
Just live in Australia as a big family.
Yeah.
I just want to here to be part of a community and support others.
Yeah, and are you yourself a Canterbury Bankstown local resident?
Not here. I came work with my company teams.
Very good.
Yeah.
It's good to see you're all active and enjoying the sun. Yeah. In terms of the topic we have today about youth mental health, what advice would you give to all the young people out there?
I really love to be people connected. But in the social, it's amazing. But in real, hand in hand, and then with touching, I think a real connection is very important. That's why gathering together, working together, running together is quite a good moment.
Well said. And kids do you have anything to say about supporting the mental health of your friends?
Just stay strong.
Keep going. Don't give up.
There's always someone out there that's there for you, no matter what. Even if it feels like there's no one, just stay strong.
Wow, our kids these days are so capable and eloquent. Thank you, kids. Thank you so much. Oh, okay. Now, okay, let's go and look for the next guest to talk to, and that is, we're moving from booth to booth. Revesby Workers Club. Yeah. Hello, hello, hello. Important people, how are you?
Good, how are you?
My name is Jean from Ozar Media. Did you have a few words to say about today, why you're here, what are you hoping to achieve?
Oh, look, it's a great cause. Happy to support it. You know, be there for the people who need it. So.
Yeah, and yourself, you're from Revesby Workers Club, right?
Yep, we are.
Yeah, I understand that back in November last year, Revesby Workers Club also supported the Charlotte's Walk Week, starting out in Revesby as well. That was a massive walk as well.
It was. It was a great cause, and everyone got behind it. It was really good. It was really, really good.
Ladies, do you have anything else to say to today's event?
We're here to support youth mental health.
Yeah.
So we'll be walking the full walk. We'll be here for 24 hours.
Oh, wow.
And here for Charlotte's Wish.
No problem. I'll be watching you doing your laps and walk. Thank you. I can. Thank you for your time. Yeah. Let's go to the... We come to a wrap today as we enter the formal part of the program. People who know me would not say I'm a sporty person, but today is not about sport. Today is about our community, and we are all here gathering around to support an important cause. And for that, I am immensely proud.
Some 15 months ago, these beautiful parents lost their 12-year-old daughter to a bully. And they didn't really want to do nothing. They wanted to give back. Hence why today is a very important day for them, to us, to the local community. No parent should ever have to suffer. No child should ever have to suffer treatment. To lose a 12-year-old daughter is the worst thing that could ever happen. But they didn't just sit on the side, they wanted to give back. They wanted to give back and honour their 12-year-old child. And today is the exact thing. Today we are here to honour a 12-year-old child. Number one. Number two is we need to make sure no young people go through this event. And the stats are very scary. 1 in 4 young people suffer from mental health in Australia. That's 1 in 4, that's 21%. In Western Sydney and in Southwestern Sydney, the numbers are much higher. So we all have a duty to supply. We all have family, we all have friends. There's so many stories that are coming out of this event. Mo, is Mo here as well? Mo is somewhere here from the frontline fitness, someone she's still practicing. Mo, who owns a gym, lost his mum last year as well to suicide. And today, she was 52 years old, and today he's doing it for her. And his daughter is 18 months. Well, he is actually doing 52 kilometers today and tomorrow, wearing 52 kilogram backpack because she was 52 years old. What also concerns me a lot is See, a lot of mental health issues go very unnoticed in multicultural communities as well. It's a taboo. And it's good to see people from all faiths, all cultures here today, coming out in force to say, we want to create awareness about mental health. And if you take that and take it to the community, take it to your friends. Because it is real, and it is hitting home. There are so many people that are suffering today, yesterday, that will be suffering tomorrow. So we all have a duty to play, we all have a role to play. Checking on your friends, checking on your families, and I saw some t-shirts, you go right in front of me, the doctor there, be kind, be kind. I want to wrap it up. There's about 500 people that have joined the walk. We actually closed a few days ago. So every time someone came to me and said, look, I haven't signed up, I was really trying from the start. But, hey, I could never have done this, or we could have never done it without this stuff. So I do want to acknowledge first, Erin. Where's Erin? There you go. I saw that video last night, Erin, that was pretty good as well. Erin and her team, John, Shook, as well. My office, Narelle, Rebecca, and everyone else, Chris, everyone else in our office as well, but also to the leadership of Matt, the CEO of council as well. So things like that don't just happen. There's a lot of work that goes behind the scenes. But thank you for being here. Thank you for coming out to honour Charlotte O'Brien. Thank you so much. I know it was announced earlier, and that was never my aim. My aim is not the donations. My aim is to create awareness and honour a 12-year-old young girl that was not too soon. But with your help, we have raised over $55,000. In the next 44 hours, there will be a lot more money coming in. So thank you so much. Enough for me. But just know that Canada Bankstown is the best city in the country. We still have a lot of potholes. But I'll tell you what makes this city so great are not the potholes. It's the people. It's you. It is you. And I'm grateful for you. I'm grateful for everything you've done. And now
really, really important. The difference between being a bystander and an upstander is something that Kelly and I talk a lot. Now, a bystander is someone that sees something happening and basically stays quiet. An upstander chooses to step in, to stand up and to show up, and that's exactly what you've all done here by being here. You are an upstander for Charlotte, and you are an upstander for future Charlottes and future Charlies and all the kids out there. I do want to take a moment to talk to you about Charlotte, the little girl that we're here today. She was just the kindest kid. Incredible ability to make people feel seen and welcomed and cared about. Incredibly generous, thoughtful. She had the next 3 of my birthdays already planned out, and always looking out for others. This little phrase that she had, she used to jot it down everywhere. It was in the notebooks, it was in her school books, and she would talk about it all the time. And that is a phrase, everybody matters every day. And it was a mantra that she lived by, and one that we carry forward in her name today. Now, while she was incredibly kind and generous, the world she lived in wasn't always that in return, and that's incredibly hard as a dad to say that, but it's important that we do talk about it. Because when we do talk about it, you'll understand why today is so important that we're here. What happened to Charlotte should never happen, as the Mayor was saying. And while nothing will bring her back, we are here today to support kids moving forward to ensure that we never find ourselves in this situation again. The scholarships that we have, that we're raising funds, will support kids through Step Into Action and Breathe. And it's about building resilience for kids, particularly in those tough years as they transition from primary school into high school. The first cohort of those scholarships has already been announced through fundraising that we've done before. Today we'll fund the next cohort of Charlotte's Wish scholarships. So, and this will go into the local community, so it will help kids in this local community. So look, from the bottom of our hearts again, I want to thank you all for being here. That mantra that Charlotte lived by, that everybody matters every day. You are here today telling her that she was right. Thank you.
By the way, I'm not doing the 24 hours. Just thought I'll let you guys know. I'm going to ask that all the time. Hopefully I'll do the first couple of hours.
But you signed the contract.
But hold on. Here I am.
You signed the contract.
Here I am, who's our Director of Council. He's an athlete. So right here in front of everyone's going to commit to doing 48 hours.
Well, now we are down to the real pointy end, guys. My watch is synchronised over there, so it's about 7 minutes. So all the people that are actually involved in the start and going to do that, and going to do the first lap, and so all the ones that we're going to continue on, could I now ask you to get your number, make sure you've got your numbers on. Yeah, we need number 1 from you. Barry. And if you could form up, you'll see there's the time chip 2 strips across the track. If you could form on the other side of that. Remember, there's going to be some runners. I don't know how fast they're going to take off. So everybody else, you could take a vantage point on the inner there, get yourself ready, get your photo opportunities. By the way, we will be going this way. We're heading that way.